Hey there, movie fans. Welcome back to Movies Unboxed, where we dive into the wildest stories and break them down just for you. Today, we're unraveling the craziest, most off-the-wall story of the year, Cocaine Bear. Buckle up, because this tale is about to get seriously outrageous. In 1985, a drug smuggler named Andrew C. Thornton II was flying over the woods with a plane full of cocaine. Picture this, a plane packed with drugs, and our smuggler decides it's a great idea to parachute out with a duffel bag stuffed with cocaine. Sounds like a plan, right? Well, Thornton had a bit of a mishap. He hit his head on the doorframe, knocked himself out, and fell to his death. His body ended up in Knoxville, Tennessee. Local detective Bob found him and figured out that the missing cocaine belonged to Sid White, a notorious drug dealer from St. Louis. But the rest of the cocaine was nowhere to be found. Talk about a messy drop-off. In the Chattahoochee Oconee National Forest, an American black bear stumbled upon some of the missing cocaine. Imagine this bear, just minding its own business, and then, bam! It finds a stash of cocaine. Curious, the bear took a big sniff, and things went from 0 to 100 real quick. The bear went on a wild rampage, attacking two hikers, Elsa and Olaf. Poor Elsa didn't survive this bear's crazy high. Seems like the bear didn't handle its new diet too well, and let's just say it wasn't a friendly neighborhood bear anymore. In northeast Georgia, a middle school girl named Dee Dee decided to skip school with her best friend, Henry. They had the bright idea to paint a picture of the falls in the forest. On their way, they stumbled upon a brick of cocaine. Naturally, they tried some, because who wouldn't be tempted by a mystery drug? Unfortunately, their bad decision led to a very bad day. The bear, now high and wild, attacked them. It was definitely not the kind of adventure Dee Dee and Henry had in mind when they skipped school. Sorry, Dee Dee's mom joined the frantic search for her daughter and Henry. She teamed up with Liz, a park ranger, and Peter, a wildlife activist. They managed to find Henry clinging to a tree, terrified. But the bear wasn't done. It attacked again, and Peter stumbled into a pile of cocaine. The bear, now with a new favorite snack, went after him. Peter didn't stand a chance. Sorry and Henry ran deeper into the forest while Liz called for help. The forest had turned into a chaotic battleground. In St. Louis, Sid White was in a frenzy about his missing cocaine. He sent his fixer, David, to recover it. David brought along Sid's son, Eddie, who was dealing with the loss of his wife. They arrived in Georgia, where Bob was also investigating. At the forest station, David got into a brawl with the Duchamps gang, 3 local troublemakers. After showing them who's boss, one of the gang members, Statch, agreed to help find the cocaine. It's like a real-life showdown in the woods. Liz, still being chased by the bear, returned to the station. In the chaos, Liz accidentally killed Ponytail, one of the Duchamps, and the bear took care of Vest, another gang member. Paramedics Beth and Tom arrived, hoping to save Liz. But the bear was far from finished. It leapt into their ambulance, turning it into a roller coaster of terror. Tom and Liz couldn't escape the bear's wrath, and Beth crashed the ambulance into a tree, meeting a tragic end. Just another wild day with a cocaine-fueled bear. Sorry and Henry found a trail of paint left by Dee Dee, leading them like breadcrumbs through the forest. Meanwhile, David and Eddie followed Statch to a gazebo, where they encountered Bob with a duffel bag of cocaine. Sid, determined to reclaim his stash, showed up and shot Bob. The bear appeared once again, and Bob, with his last ounce of strength, used the bag of cocaine to distract it. The bear, now blissfully high, ignored everyone else in its path. Sorry and Henry eventually found Olaf, who was mourning Elsa. Olaf led them to Dee Dee, who was hiding in the bear's cave with 2 cubs. Turns out, the bear was a mama bear. Olaf left the cave and was promptly killed by the bear. Sid, Eddie, and David stumbled upon the cave, leading to a ledge behind the falls. The bear returned, and Sorry, Henry, and Dee Dee jumped into the water below to escape. Eddie and David followed, deciding to quit the drug business. Smart move, considering their close encounter with a high-as-a-kite bear. Sid, however, was not ready to give up the cocaine. He tried to shoot the bear but was no match for the furious mama bear and her cubs. They took him down, and Sid met a grisly end. Later, Statch was seen hitchhiking to New York with a duffel bag of cocaine. Eddie, along with David and Bob's dog, reunited with his son. And that's how a bear high on cocaine turned everyone's lives upside down. And there you have it, Cocaine Bear, a wild ride filled with chaos, drama, and a bear that took high as a kite to a whole new level. If you enjoyed this recap, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Movies Unboxed, and ring the bell for more outlandish movie stories. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time for more cinematic craziness.